Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Florida Lottery $5 Loteria Grand ticket. This is part of the April 2024 series of tickets coming out in Florida. And yeah, I love Loteria. This is my favorite type of play. Just really think the gameplay is fun on it. Yeah, I wish that we had, another version of Loteria in Georgia. So you guys are lucky to be getting this. Hopefully the payout will match the funness of the game. Now this of course is Loteria. You've got your caller cards, you've got your two playing boards, and then the one special thing on this one is that you've got a bonus caller card, and if you can get a line match with the bonus caller card in it, you win double your prize. Now here on this page, we are looking at the prize structure and odds that the Florida Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.97, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $1 million on this one. So I do like the $1 million prizes on the $5 tickets, even though the odds are very long to hit it. Now looking at the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out, so we'll talk about taxes. In Florida, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top two prizes. So instead of what you see here on the screen, I'm going to view these as $7,600 and then $760,000 as the top prize. So with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 70 and 71%. Now this is above the 70% minimum that we look for all scratch tickets. So we'll see how this compares to other $5 tickets as we go through the video. But we do need to mention that this 70% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 70% on this game. So what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So if you are playing this game, when you do win on it, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. There is a split there at the $100 prize level. It's almost half and half, about 53 to 47. So 53% of these $100 prizes are going to fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes. These are the ones that are available to, all people, no matter your luck level. So that's where the average folks are going to be playing, and then the other 47% of these $100 prizes are going to join the rest of these prizes at the top to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 397 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in almost $2,000 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that is important information if you are considering playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 56 and 57%. Now, this is a tough number. This does not meet the minimum 60% payout that we look for the bottom 99% of prizes on all tickets. This is pretty far off, actually. So, once you're down here in the 50% range, it just seems like you lose your money so fast that, to me, it takes away from the enjoyment of playing. So while I really like the Loteria game, I might get a little frustrated on this ticket because I would just be losing money so fast on it. So I wish that number was higher. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Florida $5 tickets. And so you can see the Loteria Grand data point all the way over here on the right, and there was no change. The value for this ticket is the exact same value that we had for the Jeopardy ticket from February. So at least it's staying stable and not going down. But you can see the last four $5 tickets since January. So if you watch the $2 ticket video, you see that there is a drastic decrease in value on the $2 tickets. But here we see there's an increase in the $5 tickets. So, maybe at that meeting they had, for what they're going to do with 2024 tickets, maybe they said, hey, we can increase the value of $5 tickets, but if we do that, we have to decrease the value of $2 tickets. I don't know, but it does seem like, some decision has been made to kind of increase these $5 ticket values, which is a good thing. I don't think they're high enough, which we're going to see here in a couple of slides, but it's better than what it was in 2023. So if you are playing $5 tickets in Florida, up here in green, you see the best tickets for every category or every column. So if you're playing for overall value, the bonus letter crossword ticket has the highest $5 ticket value we've seen in Florida so far. If you are playing for odds, the triple golden cherries has the best odds. If you are playing if you're a more conservative player and you like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, this Loteria Grand, even though it has a tough payout for the bottom 99% at 56%, is the best. This ticket is gonna, if you play $5 tickets in Florida, this ticket is gonna feel better than you've had over the past year. And then if you're more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the Jeopardy ticket has the most money at the top. And then over here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we're ranking Florida $5 tickets based on overall payout. You can see Loteria Grand has the third best payout that we've seen come out of Florida in this $5 ticket category. Actually, I guess tied for third with Jeopardy. So, it is good to see the $5 ticket values up a little bit. Now here on this page, this is the ranking based on that bottom 99% payout. And here Loteria Grand is at the top of the list. Friendliest ticket to the average player. However, again, 56% is not friendly. That's a pretty rough number. Now here on this page, these are the top 35 $5 tickets that we've seen on the channel over the year. We've been doing it from the 6 states that we're looking at currently. And you can see Florida is, on the list at least with a few of their $5 tickets, which means they are competitive with at least Texas, New York, California, and somewhat with Georgia. I think the average $5 ticket in Georgia is better than the average $5 ticket in Florida. However, Florida's not really competitive at all. As a matter of fact, no other state is competitive with Massachusetts. So Massachusetts is the only state of the 6 that we're looking at that has $5 ticket values where they should be. $5 ticket category is my least favorite because I think this is the one where states rip people off the most. These $5 tickets seem to be farther away from the value where they should be than any other category. So it's a really bad thing. I think that the states are ripping off people on these $5 tickets, but Massachusetts does have good ones. But we really want to look up here at the top. The best $5 ticket we've seen come out had 77% payout, came out of Georgia. And so we have to ask the question, if Georgia can put out a $5 ticket at 77% value, then why is Florida, and make plenty of money doing it, then why is Florida putting out tickets at 70% value? By the way, this Loteria Grand is the 29th best $5 ticket we've reviewed on the channel so far. But anyways, the payout on the Loteria Grand is almost 7 full percentage points less than what the Georgia Lottery did on this Fast 50s ticket. And 7% is a huge amount of money when you consider how much money goes into just one game. So one scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $5 price tag, and that is a total of $50 million just for one scratch game. And 7% of 50 million is about $3.5 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players on this game that the Florida Lottery is basically stealing from its players. And I don't like for states to rip people off, keep more money than they need to. But that is what is happening on this Loteria Grand. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at for the bottom 99% payout on the channel so far, and 56% was not good enough to make this list, so Loteria Grand not quite on this list. Here on this page, this is to give a little bit more context as to how low the payout is on this Loteria Grand. So you know, the best $2 ticket we've seen on the channel came out of Georgia, had 75% payout. That's over 4 percentage points more than what we're seeing on this more expensive $5 ticket from Florida. The best $3 ticket we've seen on the channel has come out of Georgia as well. 71% payout, also more payout than what we're seeing on this more expensive $5 ticket from Florida. The reason I show this is because it's backwards. We should never have cheaper tickets with higher payouts than more expensive tickets. It should never happen. And the Florida Lottery, I think, needs to fix that. The bar is 75%. That's where every ticket above $2 should fall. It should have more than 75% value. The only state we see consistently doing that is Massachusetts. So all 5 of the other states need to, kind of look at that and make things right. Now here on this page, we're looking at the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. I think there's only one $5 ticket on this, so it's really tough for a $5 ticket to make the top 36 list, but it is possible. So hopefully we'll see more in the future. And then here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets for the bottom 99% payout. And again, not many $5 tickets on this list, but we do have a couple and one at the top of the list. So again, $5 tickets can compete. We just need states to do a better job, be more considerate of their paying customers. But that's about it for the Florida Lottery $5 Loteria Grand ticket. Again, I love Loteria. I think this ticket looks like a lot of fun to play. However, the low payout and the really tough bottom 99% payout would probably keep me from playing many of these. I might pick up 1 or 2. But it's definitely not one that I would want to play a lot of. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.